started for the time being. But we
Oh
haven't
man,
started.
that hit was bad.
Sheesh.
I almost had to run off camera.
Yikes.
Jesus. I go so long without actually seeing myself, dude.
What's up?
Huh?
What's up? You just like, oh, that's what I look like?
Yeah, I mean, fuck. I look like I just came down from the mountains.
Well, I don't know. Did you come down from the mountains? No. Just
Every
lean
day,
into
bro.
it. Just
Every day.
just gotta lean into it, you know. Go straight, go like hard into the mountain man vibe, you know. We'll get you a good axe so you can start chopping wood. You like 3 posts to something, you know.
Gonna start a TikTok page like that Thor and Bradley guy and just have all these females from Book Talk fawn over me for splitting wood.
Yeah, exactly. Just do that. Have you seen I think she's lesbian or bi. I don't know. The lesbian girl that does it.
Yep.
Goddamn.
Nice, thick, broad shoulders.
Yeah, yeah.
She cute. She's sturdy.
Mhm. She's got the
My other
fucking
favorite woodchopper
the.
one is the guy from Norway.
I haven't seen him. You gotta send me that one.
Oh, lesbian lumberjack lady. I fucking love her.
Yeah.
You know who I miss?
Hmm.
I haven't seen her in a while. But the lesbian chick who would always just do the like subtly provocative folding of clothes.
Yeah.
It was great. She taught me how to fold a fitted sheet.
Fuck yeah.
Your lies, Chris. We don't know what happened to him.
I texted him. Watch his phone be on his desk.
Right next to those fucking pita chips.
Of course.
Are we recording?
No, it's being streamed.
Do we have anybody watching?
I don't see anybody, but you
Okay,
never
I
know.
can make this an inappropriate joke. What does a corpse and a pool have in common?
What?
They're only cold for the first couple seconds you're in them.
Oh my goodness!
Bad jokes with Hunter.
Hunter!
I don't know what's going on.
I wish I didn't have to wear glasses.
Understandable.
They make my eyes look tiny, like normal eyes. Tiny eyes.
You're high as fuck, aren't you?
How dare you say that?
Really?
It's like, I have a little bit more to get to. Thank you. Oh, I sent out my.
It doesn't matter whether or not I wear glasses. People think my eyes are tiny no matter what.
Oh, I'm not racist, Simon, I swear to God.
So I sent my Secret
You don't-
Santa gift out.
Oh yeah? I got one of mine. I feel a strong lack of enthusiasm this time around.
I can understand, but you also literally got the Secret Santa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you don't get the fun of trying to guess it, you know?
Yeah.
Or have them trying to guess yours.
Plus, last year's is going to be hard to beat.
It is a pretty good one. Who knows? Alright.
I'm glad my gift brought you so much joy, man.
I mean, every time my camera turns on, you see it in the top right corner.
Yeah. I don't think I have
The sun! Oh.
The full concentrated
Charizard.
power? Oh, God.
He just
It's
got
shiny
up and
Charizard. Shiny.
Much proud.
Here's a good question. Would you guys feel like the party falls on the alignment spectrum?
It doesn't.
Alright. Okay. Anybody else?
I'd say Mark Hayden's pretty close to true neutral.
Yeah. I think he'd be even close to lawful neutral.
No, well, at this current
No.
point, yes, but if he's presented with the opportunity where he has to subvert the law, he's going to do it.
Yeah.
Are we forgetting that Marcane killed a guy?
Marcane has killed many people.
Mark Hayden has
Exactly.
killed many people.
He's not lawful, Freya.
Well,
It's like-
lawful doesn't mean that, you're following the law. It could mean that you're following your own code to an extent.
Yeah, it means you have a strong moral code. Whether or not it's a negative moral or positive moral code,
Yeah.
that's why lawful evil exists.
Well, lawful evil is just being an attorney, a lawyer. So,
Yep.
you want to become a devil? That's how you do it. Oh, what a thought. Alright.
Chris, my boy.
Where is he? Where's the Chris?
I gotta restart this music, too.
Already?
I was gonna say, you might as well pause it. Yeah, it's been almost 20 minutes.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Sort of about 10.
Everybody have their drink? I'm gonna see if I can find a candle. I want a candle or some incense. I'll
For
keep
what?
I just want a candle and or incense burning.
Okay.
Incense! Incense!
My brain, I looked away because distracted by cat. I heard, I need candle for incest. And I went, what?
Oh my goodness!
By the way, for anyone who cares, I present to you the spiciest lady. Come say hi, Spice. Come here. Come here. Dear my sweet girl. Dear my little spicy lady. By the way, look at this. For those of you who haven't seen a good size comparison, this is my hand.
You've got big hands.
Well, she's also tiny. She's like 4 or 5 pounds.
She's adorable.
She's not even half the length of my forearm. I love her so much. She's my pretty girl. Jacob, come here real quick. Because I want to show your face.
For all those present, can I get you to flip off the camera real quick for Max?
We gotta flip off the camera for Max real quick. Come here. By the way, everybody, this is my little brother.
Hello. Bailey, are you participating or not?
This
We're
is
flipping
my
off one
flip
of our
off.
members who aren't here right now.
I can't see you flipping a hop right now.
Exactly. Just
I
do
know, I
it.
see it.
We caught him in climax.
Hold on. There we go. God damn it, Bailey. Thank you. I appreciate it greatly. I'm calling her a racist and she's calling me a homophobe, so I needed to settle the score.
How dare you call me a mouthful? Oh, y'all want to see something real cute?
Yeah?
I'll post it in the Discord.
Nope, it's me.
It's a Jimmy!
Jimmy.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello,
we
sir.
haven't even started yet, Jimmy.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Because Chris fucking appeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I'm gonna ring him.
Simon, give him a call.
I was like, how come he disappeared?
I don't
I don't know,
fucking
he just went, oh my god, and then just fucking left.
All right, hang on a second.
Alright. I'm throwing it in the general chat of this channel. Nashville Zoo has a little bit of a secret right now.
Oh.
But
It's got a panda, baby?
no, I've got a friends that work there as like veterinarians and zookeepers and shit because I used to be security there.
Oh,
Mhm.
So I got sent these pictures the other day.
you gonna post them in the chat?
Yeah, they're in general.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Aww.
There we go. We got a candle.
There we go.
So I got sent straight to voicemail like 3 times.
Oh, yikes.
Do you want me to message Raven?
If you can,
They're
yeah.
fucking.
If you would have just said something, I'd be okay with it.
We would have put a sock on the stream.
Yeah, basically, pretty much. Oh shit, she's not on.
Oh, it's a pizza. God, they're so cute. They're so cute. I just want to squish them to death. I just want to pull a dag on. Anyway.
Look at the little chunk, the
Hey.
one that's on the scale. Look at
Yeah,
his little
that
chunky butt.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there he is. He's in the background. I see.
Oh, wait, is he there? Is he back?
No, that was someone else.
No.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Hey, tell us what happened.
What's going on?
I hear that in the background.
Oh no, that's mine.
He's also not in the chat. So.
What's your profanity?
There he is, I think.
No, I pulled him in.
Can y'all do me a favor? We're just gonna... Max is sad now. Now we gotta like...
Hold up. Let me get Jimmy in there.
Oh, we're not flipping her off. We're fucking...
It's fine.
Okay,
He gets this.
Simon. This is how I
Okay,
always
fine.
work. This is how I fucking work. Okay,
Fair
shut up
enough.
and go with it.
Here we
And
go.
then Bailey in the background just
Perfect.
perfect.
All right. All right. Fuck me. I'm not gonna wait any longer. Cool.
We'll say that wouldn't help.
All right then.
I'd like to roll for performance.
No. No. If you really want to, sure. But it's.
At
This-
disadvantage, Marcane's never done the sex.
I'd say he's a solo act. He's almost a 40-year-old version at this point. So like, We're
There were
getting
greater
up there.
things he needed his attention than, needs of the body.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment, Mark Kane and the left hand.
Hey, I mean, that was at disadvantage. I'm doing pretty okay.
You're doing a little bit above average. Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, everybody. I guess it's
I
time
don't-
to do the transition. Beautiful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been a little while since we've had a proper stream, but welcome. So as always, we're gonna be starting off with our top thing, our high priority, which is hey, I know it might be tough right now, and you're thinking about maybe committing a moth, or possibly hugging a lamp in the shower, or something along those lines. And it can be hard to try to reach out. I get that, and I understand. But just know that there are people to help you get through these moments. Go down in the description below. I have a link to a Wikipedia page which has as many government crisis hotline centers as there is. So if you can't, if you're having trouble finding yours that you were able to call and whatnot for your country, hey, go there and then you should have it on there. And if not, you can always call the National Crisis Hotline number, which is 988. All right. Anyway, on much better news, anybody have any other announcements?
Since he's not here, I'll do it. Raven's pregnant.
Oh shit! Who would have thought? Fuck you. Anyway,
You gotta go to New Orleans. You go have a good time, and this shit happens. Okay, fine. That works.
Get COVID, get a child.
Oh god. All right. Now we're gonna do a recap of what happened last session. Would anybody like to do that, or would you guys like me to?
Daggone crushed a cat.
We
And
don't
we're
talk
all
about
pretty
that.
miffed about it.
We don't talk about that.
All right. So I guess it'll be me doing it. Oh no.
Oh, he DC'd.
He DC'd? He DC'd. I
Or
think
he's not
his
in the
computer
thing.
turned off. His computer probably went into sleep mode because there's no activity on it. It's fine. It's okay. No worries. Let's make sure bigger.
I'll message Raven real quick.
Okay. So yeah, last session was a travel session. You guys decided to embark on your adventure from Yalcinderin down to Lylerin, which also just so happened to be the hometown of one of our old party members. You guys made it a pretty decent way, but you guys do still have just a little bit more traveling before you properly make it to the city. And there does seem to be a town in between you and that city. Towards the end of the session, Dagon was doing some really weird things all throughout the travel and the days. He seemed to be just very off. And there seemed to be a black kitten in the middle of the road. As you guys pulled up, he jumped out, and all you heard was loud crunching noise. And that's where we left off. What would anybody like to do?
Sorry, my attention got diverted. I had to do admin duties in another Discord real quick. I missed everything that was just said.
It's okay.
We are now at the point. Where Dagon jumps out of the carriage, and you hear.
Basically, that's like the
Dagon feels a sharp pinch in his side as I dump a sedative into his back.
All right, that works perfectly fine. As you stab your brother, he goes, and then down he goes. Would you
I really
Pull
hope.
another syringe out, pull another medication out, and make sure he stays asleep.
As you go and you start to, you hop out of the cart now after you've stabbed him, and you look down and you notice that there is no body of the cat, of the kitten.
What the fuck?
That is where
Did you
they.
see a little crushed bastard run off?
No, I heard the crunch.
Where
I
the
heard
fuck
no-
did it go?
I heard noise I shouldn't have heard, and I don't really want to think about it, honestly.
I'm like
That is-
looking under the carriage.
That is then where you would see the cat sort of appear out of Dagon's clothes. Just very lightly, a little head peering through his shirt. As Dagon is knock the fuck out. You pick up the
Where do-
kitten.
Pick up the kitten and make sure it is not squished.
Give us a medicine check.
I can do that.
I would hope so. Yeah, cat looks good. Kitten looks like a little kitten.
Why is it not adding my proficiency?
You might have a bunch of pluses. What is
Well, okay, that should be a 17. That's fine.
your... Okay. But yeah, the cat looks happy. Look at that. And it's just sitting there in your hand. Like, oh. Oh no, because it did add your proficiencies. You have expertise in it.
All right, so it's a 6.
Yeah.
Open up my character
Oh damn!
sheet.
So I just rolled a 4.
Yep. Just a bit trash on the roll. Anyway. So. You guys load up Dagon?
It doesn't really matter, but basically any skill that uses any medicine skill or medicine and survival, I can use my intelligence instead of wisdom because of a feature, but that doesn't change it. It only adds +2. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Currently, anyway, just for future reference.
Okay, dokies. Keep that in mind.
Do we have to leave Dagon? Do we have to take him with us? We could leave him on the side of the road and everything.
No.
Not for. No, fine, whatever.
Yeah, these two are kind of a package deal, so
You gave him enough said to knock him out for a while, right, Marcane?
Arcane.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, my little brother's headed out. I'm saying bye to him real quick.
Gotcha.
What was the question?
You gave him enough said to knock him out for a good while, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. You want me to grab his feet or his arms?
I guess it doesn't really matter.
You just tell me what to do.
Just gonna tie a rope to his foot and tie him to the back of the carriage.
Hog tie him. Got it. Okay.
look, man, if you want to sock him as soon as he wakes up, I'm not gonna blame you.
There are
Nah,
several
I'll-
things.
We'll let him get first shot. We'll let Marcane get first shot.
Well, yeah, you're his brother. You get.
Am I still holding the cat?
Yes, you are.
Everything seems okay about the cat.
Everything seems fine.
Taking the cat with us?
But we are in a second.
All right, then. I say we took the bard with us that we saved, right? The bard's with
Yeah.
us on the road.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. He's gonna Whack is gonna hop back into the tent. Look at the bard. I'm sorry. I don't think we got your name. What was your name again?
Kova. I'm Kova.
Kova. Are you allergic to cats or
Nope.
kittens? No. Okay, good. Cause we got a passenger coming with. We just want to make sure that you're not gonna bring howling hides and shit.
Thanks. I appreciate you, being worried
Yeah,
about
wait.
that.
Did someone just delete my insight check?
What?
Yeah, I did. Don't worry about it.
Continue.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. I appreciate you making sure that I'm not allergic to anything, especially with a cat.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah.
Try to
What's everyone's passive perception?
Shit.
16.
All right.
11.
25.
Okay.
13.
Marcane's just our gigantic canary in the coal mine.
All right, Marcane, you're gonna notice something real quick. I am just gonna reuse a map. Just gonna have to reorganize y'all back together.
Hey, Hunter.
Yeah, buddy.
I got maybe like 10 seconds of interaction with your brother, but I think he's cool as fuck.
Oh, my little brother? Yeah, he's chill.
Alrighty. We're gonna throw you guys.
He's a little awkward, but
over
he do all right.
Throw you guys up over there, and we'll bring out the.
And then this fucker over here is probably one of my oldest friends. The one that just came up a second ago, punched me in the back. Shithead. You talk a lot of shit for someone 4 feet tall.
Damn.
Or like, look, I'm sitting and my head's at his shoulder. He goes, fuck you.
You're also unusually tall, friend.
I know, but he's also on the short end of the spectrum. You're like,
Talk
what,
a lot of
5'3",
shit for someone
5'4"?
that's puntable.
5'5"?
He's like, I'm gonna
Just-
grab all the tall genetics first. You can have whatever's left over.
He goes, sad part is I'm still taller than my dad.
God damn. Yeah, we'll go with this one.
Yeah.
All right. As you Hunter notice,
I probably just made one of the worst jokes to my roommate I've made in a while.
Uh-oh.
He goes, yeah, well, you're still taller than my mom. And I was like, yeah, it's not hard when she's 6 feet underground.
alrighty, you're on a roll today with the fucked up jokes. All right, there, friends. So you, Marcane, as you're holding this cat, you notice coming from down the road there seems to be a elderly-looking woman walking very slowly towards you with long arms that seem to be just a bit too long for her body, a hunched back, and a staff. And she says, "Wisdom? Was that
Perception.
perception?
Trying
Yeah.
to tell if it's an actual, like, human.
I would say that you would notice that it's definitely humanoid. But it is a little rough on whether or not, you know, you can't tell if it means you any harm.
Skinwalker with magic. Skinwalker with magic.
And you
I'm
hear,
gonna call out to the rest of my group and be like, eyes up, boys, we got company on the road.
"Where have
Oop.
you gone, my kitty? Where have you gone?"
Oh.
I look at the cat in my hands.
Put the cat right there. You go. You have the cat right there. Hmm. You people, whatever. Is that a mule? The ones with the mule. Have you seen a kitten?
Gonna
Maybe.
hold it out by the scruff. You mean this thing?
Yes.
Sure, the cat's okay.
I already did. I did a medicine check and everything on the cat. The cat's supposedly fine.
Yes, that's my kitten. It decided it was gonna go on a hike today, and well, I kinda lost it. Mind if I just get her back?
I'm gonna set the cat down on the ground and see which way the cat decides.
The cat just kind of looks at you, looks at that, and then like does one of the big stretches and just sort of lays on the ground.
Your cat is here, old woman.
Thank you. Much appreciated. You see, as she's gotten a lot closer, her skin is tight to her face, and as she's walked closer, the air kind of gets cold around her. She's just gonna pick
Can I
up the
sen-
little kitten.
Can I sense if it's like a natural cold or if it's like something else?
It's definitely a magical cold. It doesn't seem to be natural in this plain sense.
Okay, when we say cold, is it like we can see our breaths cold,
Yes.
or just like okay?
Yes. She kind of picks up the kitten, and her hand kind of like, when she picks it up, you
Cat-
see as these two fingers just picks it up by the scruff and places it on her shoulder. She looks at you all and is just like, well, thank you.
Does the kitten seem to be fine with this
I mean,
manhandling in action?
the cat doesn't seem to like it. It's like kind of squirming. And then once it gets placed down on her shoulder, she, kind of just sits there and then tilts its head at you. Well,
Well, what? Go on about your day, old woman. You've got your cat.
have a good day. You're gonna
Can
see
I-
if she. What would you like to do?
I was gonna say, do I recognize like what? Because she's obviously not a human. Do I recognize what kind of creature or being she might be?
Give me a history check. Oh yeah, you know that this is a hag.
Huh?
It's seems to be of the sisterhood of the Behur, BHUR, BHEUR. Sorry.
Boyer?
Yeah. The Boer.
No, like, bad juju vibes on my sense, right?
I mean,
Just-
she's definitely not she's evil. Like she doesn't look like she looks creepy. She looks kind of scary. Her skin's super tight to her body, and her smile is just ever growing, kind of uncanny valley wide. And she's just starting to walk away.
As I'm standing there, I look to my crew and does this give me that trigger like this is something that doesn't need to exist, like one of the things I need to purge from the world?
I wouldn't say that, but it definitely puts you on edge.
We have brushed close to evil, friends. Do we let it continue walking down the road, or do we try to deal with it here before it potentially harms anyone else?
Well, yeah, that's a hag from. So
My question
Whatever.
lies, do we let it
whatever y'all
continue
want to
down
do,
the road?
I don't care. So
You see if she kind of does this little bit of magic with her staff, and then she starts walking on the water as the water turns to ice.
Oh, that's not good.
walking
That's
across
not
the-
good. That's not natural. I can't even do that shit. I would love to do that shit, but I can't do that shit.
Mhm.
Morgaine, Thonk. What are we thinking here?
I need more input than just my own.
You think the
Bonk.
cat's gonna be okay with her?
Probably not.
the cat's not a child, so
Who's
Well,
to say
we
that
do-
she doesn't have one waiting on her at the house? Don't they fatten them up and eat them?
That's just legend, isn't it? Isn't it?
Do hags eat cats?
not
Children.
cats.
Man, children.
Oh. I mean, that's bad.
Fuck it. Eldritch
No.
Spear. If she was still
Okay.
within 320 feet,
Yes,
Eldritch Spear in
Okay.
the back.
into her back.
Yep.
All right, let's see if you hit.
This is how we piss off a hag.
I wonder what William would think about this.
That's gonna hit. As you launch this Eldritch Spear, describe to me how this kind of coalesces and whatnot.
Clap my hands together and pull it apart like you see in pretty much every anime ever. And then I just.
Alright, you see is this Eldritch, what looked like to be a blast sort of building up, then turns into a spear. And he
Remember,
just
you have 2 beams.
throws it.
Yep.
Yep. Get the other attack in. Let's see see if that'll hit. That one will not hit. First one goes and goes right into her back, and she goes, "What the?" And that is a little bit of damage done to her.
As she turns around, I guess she locks eyes with the one that just hit her, right?
Yep.
I'm like, sorry, hag. After knowing what you are, I can't let you pass.
The hell's wrong with you? All right, it is now time for initiative.
Okay.
I love
5.
Fuck. Okay.
just the idea of this old ice lady just going, bitch, what the fuck?
Yeah. What do you
Give
want?
me your fucking money.
Why are my rolls so shit?
That's better than mine.
Yeah, I know, right?
I have a
Alrighty.
very important question. Who's Wiserd?
That's me.
Oh, hi.
That's Argo.
Sorry.
I should probably change the.
Yeah, you should.
I
Big idea.
Mine still says hacker. It's okay.
No, because it has like a little marcane next to your name, so I know what's what. Me, I just have my whole. I just have my
you
whole
have your
real
name,
name out
that's
there.
it.
I'm just dox my nuts. Why don't you?
Sorry.
No, it's
Um,
okay. It's okay. It's all fine and
Go ahead
dandy.
and throw that last name in there too. Why not?
How far away is she? That's quite a distance.
Within 320.
125.
All right, let me just finish doing this. There we go. Thonk, don't worry. Now, next time
Oh,
we
I
get
was
into
wrong.
combat,
It's
it'll
240.
fix.
Get the battle music.
It's still fine. Yeah, let's get that battle music.
Oh yeah.
Da, da, da. Da, da, da.
Where the fuck is Chris?
Who knows?
Yeah, what the
It's
fuck?
fine. They're asleep. It's okay.
I was
Don't
like,
mind
he's
them.
asleep in the wagon. It's fine.
You see, just so you guys know, you see as Amon seems to be like in deep meditation. You can see her spores kind of flickering all around her.
Haloing around her.
Yeah, yeah.
Small mushroom circle growing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. One tiny little mycelium mite's just kind of like patting her, like on her hand. Anyway,
Got another one that's fanning her gently.
yeah, 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 exactly.
Little mushroom leaf.
It's using like a what's that shelf mushroom, chicken of the woods or something like that. Just
Yeah, the
Yeah.
chicken of the woods. Chicken nugget of the woods.
all right.
Where did the music go?
I don't know what happened to the music.
My
It's
ADHD.
there.
From what?
You
Have
did
y'all
the
ever
string
seen the
pause
bird
thing.
called
There you go.
Nugget?
Is
There
it
we
there?
go. There
Yeah,
we
it's
go.
there.
Rihanna.
Alrighty.
Freya.
What?
You ever seen the bird called Nugget?
No.
He's gone viral on TikTok the last couple of months. He goes, "My name is Nugget. I'm a big fat chicken."
I love it. Oh, wait, is he the crow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Nugget. I'm a big fat chicken.
All right. Let's go off from the top of the order, which will be Marcane. Marcane, what would you like to do?
Doing it again.
We go again.
We go
That's
again.
a gain, a miss. That's a gain, a miss.
A miss. Yep, 2 misses.
A fired and a
I
missed.
will attempt to add an intellect die to that last one.
The last one. All right, well, you can see.
17.
That is just gonna hit. Let's see this damage.
That is a miss.
Alrighty. Okay. 13 points damage. That's not bad at all. Where's the calculator? I can't do simple math anyway.
Could you draw a line where the water started?
Where the ice started?
Yeah, like where the water from. You said she walked onto the water.
Yeah, yeah.
And turn to ice.
Yeah, so could you draw me like a shoreline?
So you're on the water, like you're on the water right now.
Oh, I'm seeing a gray screen.
Oh, that's gross.
I'm seeing a gray hexagonal or a gray squared grid screen.
Is everybody seeing that?
No. No.
All right, reload. Okay. Ow, my thumb.
Downloading world data, please wait.
I hope Chris is all right.
Nope, it's still gray squares for me.
From our resident mushroom lady.
Click to a different
Tab.
map and then back to on the road.
Yeah. Did that work?
Cannot switch scenes until resources finish loading.
Oh, you're on the overworld right now.
Nope, I switched back. It's still gray squares.
All right. Give me a second. Let's see if this will work. I doubt it's gonna work though.
Wada.
Do you see this?
That's Wada.
Do you see the lines?
I see the white line, yeah.
Okay. All right, and then there's this sort of island in the center. The things I do. All right, cool. There we go. That is what it looks like for the time being. There you are. All right then. Is that all you'd like to do?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, Wackus, what you gonna do?
Okay, so I'm just gonna move up to the shoreline here, and we are going to use Firebolt, not Fireball, Firebolt,
Okay.
and aim it right at the hag.
Alrighty.
So
Let's go. Let's go.
let's go. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right,
2d10.
15.
Ready.
15,
Damn.
and that is going to do it for me
That's all it's gonna do for you. Okay.
for now. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to take the people that are not in the combat out of this instance, so they're out of the way. All right, we're gonna go over to her turn. You said 15 points of damage, right?
Yes.
All right. Beautiful. She is already looking kind of upset and angry. She's not really too happy about that. Alright, what is she gonna do?
Oh, I'm blurry. Hold on.
All right, she is going to walk just slightly closer. And we'll see how much space is in between you and them. All right.
I don't like that.
Power word kills.
Only if.
Not again.
Not again. Fuck
Power
off.
word shit your pants.
All right.
Prestidigitation.
What she is gonna do is she's going to do this. You're gonna see as this wall of cold just. Can she do this?
Oh.
I think it goes to right there.
Oh fuck.
There we go. Awesome. She kind of swirls her hands around and goes and slams her staff down. And all you guys see is as this wave of cold just decimates the ground, killing the plants on the ground, and also
Shit.
causing this slight bit of a very thin layer of ice to build up on the water. And she slams it down. I'm going to need everyone inside it to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Does that include me?
I would say that
Not-
you were just outside of it.
Okay.
All right. Ah, sheesh.
Ooh.
All right. Let's get this damage out. So 29 points of damage going to Arcane,
Oof.
and half of that going to Wackus. So, so it's rounded up in damage. Remember.
Right. So that's 15.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Real quick,
Yes.
is there a way to, like, at some point get those HP bars back at the bottom of our icons?
I think so. I just gotta remember how to do that.
Because I had it for a while. I liked it.
I've never had it.
Nope. Never.
You don't have to do it right now. Just like in the future. I think it'd be kind of cool to be able to see everybody's HPs. Although, unless you don't want that for meta purposes, I understand that too.
It's fine. I don't really care personally. All right. There you go. Because that would allow you guys to be able to see how each other are looking. Period. At that moment.
Yeah.
You know? All right. Beautiful. We're gonna go into the next turn. All right. What would you like to do there, Thonk? Thonky boy.
It is time to move.
It is time to move.
I think I've got about 45 feet of movement, give or take a couple of feet.
Awesome.
If you sprint, you have 90.
But I don't want to sprint. I don't want to be anywhere near Ice Woman.
Fair.
And just, yeet.
All right. Let's see if you can hit. Fucking try it. Do it.
Oh my god.
That's a no. Try again.
He just threw out his arm, just like throwing it.
Second attack! Pocket sand! Shasha! Oh wait, I gotta click.
No, unfortunately, that's just under. The first one goes right into the water. The second one, you throw it. Mind you, that would be a disadvantage on both of those because their effective range is 20 feet.
God damn.
And their ineffective range is 60. So you throw one dart, it goes right into the water. You throw the next dart, and it lands right at her feet. And she just seems to be like still chanting under her breath while doing this. All right, there. What would you like to do, Argo?
I'm gonna move 5 to 50, 20, 25. Move there. How far away am I? 70 feet.
Sheesh.
That limits what I can do severely.
It happens. The big map. I make big maps.
Realistically sized maps.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just gonna dash and move another 30 feet closer.
Okay.
Right there. That way I should be in range. Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha. Let me just do one quick read over of. Now just so you know, so you get pushed to. Since you failed, you're going to be getting pushed to that side. Wackus, since you succeeded, you can choose which side of the wall that you want to be pushed to.
Can I get pushed off like over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you guys do. Just so you guys know, the wall is about 10 feet high now, and that distance long. Okay, so I'm gonna just make sure that the wall is actually put in so you can see it. Just, about 10 feet tall.
Is it
Just
ice?
Yeah, so straight ice. There you go.
But it's ice, so we can see through it.
Yeah, it's ice. You can see through it, but it's a pretty thick wall. You know, it's 10 feet in radius,
Shit.
flat surface, 10 feet. Yeah, squares, panels. Yeah, it's 5 feet, so it's like wall 5 feet through of ice. All right. And then there we go. We go back up to the top of the order. What would you like to do there, Marcane? You have this big ass fucking wall in between you and her.
It's a wall?
Yeah, it's a wall of ice.
How tall is the wall?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Can I climb it?
You can certainly try. You're gonna have disadvantage because it is ice.
What if I use a grapple hook?
Grapple
Still slippery.
are, you
Oh,
know,
it's still
meant
slippery,
to do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Even better, what if I use my scythe as an ice pick and pull myself up?
I mean, sure. I would
That's how
say
I wanna
with
do
that, I'll let you just do it at normal.
What do I roll for climbing?
Make an attack roll.
That is an attack roll with my scythe.
Awesome. Roll damage for me. Just to see.
Hold on. For some reason, I don't have that set as a macro. I have to pull up character sheet.
How could you? Sheesh.
Oof.
Alrighty. You go, it's in there. You're able to kind of pull yourself up. You're on top of this wall of ice. It's a thick chunk of wall. But it does look like it started to crack when you hit it. So just so you know. What would you like to do?
Try to run down and hop off right here.
Okay, you do so.
That's all I'm doing. Hey, my HP bar's back.
Yeah, put that on yours. I haven't done anybody else's yet.
Yay!
I can't see his HP bar.
Nope.
If you should be able to. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
Yeah.
Okay. What? All right. Anything else that you would like to do?
No. I figured that'd probably take all of my 6 seconds.
Yep. You'd be inclined. I would be inclined to agree. Wackus, what would you like to do?
Okay, so we are first going to move around this wall here.
Gotcha.
I still see her, and we
And do it again.
no, we're actually gonna do something different.
Oh, all right.
We're going to cast snowball swarm at
Gotcha.
her. So
What? I've never seen this spell before.
place it right there, right. Was it right in the middle?
Alrighty. Just make a
So-
deck save.
Yes.
It's got a range of 90. I mean, that's 5 feet. I don't.
Oh
think-
shit, there is. Oh shit, there is.
Yeah, you're 1 square off of putting it directly on top of her.
But
You
you
just
can
move
still
forward one.
still hit it. Yeah,
Boink. Yep, right
There
there.
we go.
you're fine. Well,
Oh,
well
okay.
Went to cast it and went, oh shit. Takes a step forward. Okay.
there we go. Yeah. As you
Whoop.
do this, you see as all these snowballs start to like appear around her and just pelt her, and she just starts to laugh. Just. Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. She doesn't seem to be phased at all. Actually, she doesn't even look hurt.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No cold damage.
No cold.
All right. No cold.
Goes to her turn. She is now going to do. Not that one. We will do. What would that be? All right. Marcane,
90 feet.
Yes.
can you do me a flavor?
What's up?
I am going to need you to make a wisdom save for me.
Is she casting something?
She is indeed. You see as
All
she
wisdom
starts
saves
spinning this.
I can do as an intelligence. Is that cool?
Yep. You see as
It
she's
doesn't matter.
spinning the staff. Alright. You see as she's spinning the staff, and you see as she reaches her hand up and then tries to snap her fingers. And at that moment, she looks over at you, Argyle, and goes,
You just all you hear is a really loud as a hatch opens up on Argo's arm and an air horn pops out and he's just staring at her.
She goes, fuck you. And she's gonna start. Alright. She's gonna go over here. She's gonna pick up the cat and she's gonna start running.
We're both Simon.
I should actually be stuck right there. Alright. We go over the tube. You see is the bard person that you just picked up, Kovac, jumped out of their jumped out of the cart and is just like, hey, oh goodness, whoa, oh, okay, that's alright, I'm here. I'm going to try to help. I got this.
Okay.
Alright. And they're gonna give some words of encouragement. They're gonna look over at Marcane and be like, you with the tall black hair, green aesthetic, you got this. I believe in you. You hit him with the spear again. Fuck him up. Marcane, you have bardic inspiration. All right, you've got an inspiration die.
Amazing.
Which is just like a d6, I believe, to their level. Yeah, it's yeah, the d6. Yeah. Sucks for them. All right, well, you go. All right, Thonk, what you gonna do?
Whew. She is not going to run away and eat that cat. I'm going to... Okay, so that's about 55 feet of movement. I'm going to do a little dashy dash.
Gotcha.
Try and get across. So what's 45 times 2? I get about 90 feet of movement?
Yep. Just
That's
about.
55. What's 55 plus 15? Whatever, I should have enough, right?
70.
You
That's
have
70.
enough.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. I am going to dash over and I'm going to do a little tackle, grabby grab.
All
you-
right.
It's not running. How deep is that water?
It would be difficult terrain at some points for you there.
I'm not trying to fuck you. I was just wondering.
No, it is a
Don't
bit
have
deeper. It's like 5 feet and then it goes down like another. At some points, it can be up to 10 feet deep.
You ain't running.
Does
through that.
Dampurism allow me to pretend to be Jesus for a second?
No,
Or does that only allow me to walk on walls?
it only allows you to walk on walls. But
Technically,
I mean,
there's a wall beside you.
Yeah,
there
technically
is a
speaking, that wall is ice, so...
All right, so you go and you hop onto the wall of ice and you run and then you run around the edge. You hop off. There you go.
And I'm over here and I go, Buenos dias, fuckboy, and I make a...
You trying to do a grapple check?
Yeah.
Athletics versus her athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics, I
Love to
roll
see
for
a hag
dex.
with a nat 20 in strength.
Oh my god, what's wrong with me?
Yeah. So as you go to use, as you go to try to tackle her, you kind of like jump at her, and she just does like a real quick, easy sort of like ballerina turn of just.
Aha, fuckboy.
Go fuck yourself, you bitch.
And as I kind of dive past, as she dodges, I just kind of...
And she goes, "Oh, this is the most fun I've had in a long time."
You're not gonna eat that kitty cat!
Okay. I'm gonna do what?
You're not gonna eat that kitty cat! As I'm on
Kids,
the ground, just...
We're not letting you eat the kids.
The kitty kids!
Kids.
He's
All
got
right,
spirit.
Argo. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna move up to here,
Yep.
and then this is what, 30 feet to there.
Yep.
And
Let's take that wall
that's the
out of
wrong
the way.
thing. You know what? Misty Step doesn't care. It says that I can see.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
That you can see.
That's why I clarified. I can see through it, right?
Yep.
Because both
Fair enough.
Counterspell and Misty Step, I only have to see.
Yep.
So I'm
Like right
moving
there.
over here.
There you go.
And then I'll move a little bit farther forwards, and then we're gonna do a good old Quicksilver Lash.
Oh no. All
I'm
right,
not
strength saving
volatiling
throw.
this time. If I hit, which I do.
That's a hit.
So now she needs to make a strength saving throw to avoid
What's
being
the?
pulled.
All right, you got her.
I got her. So I'm just gonna fucking rip her 30 feet back this way into the water.
Ah! How much damage?
Let's see. 30.
All right, she is looking hurt.
She's not gonna like me.
No,
At
no,
all.
she's not. All right,
I
we
don't
go
think, I
back
think
to
she
the
don't
top.
like any of us.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Okay, what would you like to do? She is currently in the water. You can see as like little chunks of ice are starting to like form around her, and she's like, "Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and use this on top of my adroit analysis.
you see the cat kind of fall out like right there." Gotta do a quick dexterity save. Alright, the cat falls out and it does not look like it landed proper.
Uh-oh.
Alright, let's see this attack.
Arcane sees this and Fury rides on him. He applies the hex. And... Okay. Temper flares at seeing the cat potentially get hurt.
You
What
do
am I
hear
doing?
her be like, "Whiskers!" Eldritch Blast. That's a hit. That is also a hit.
And I'll be able to add my proficiency to the damage as well, but that won't add. We'll have to add that manually, or like on top of it.
All right. All right.
So wow, 14 and 14.
All right. She is not looking great at all. She's just gonna be like, "Hey, I want it. Stop it! Stop it! What do you want from me? Fucking." She looks really fucked up. She's just like, "Just stop! Stop! What do you want? Just stop trying to kill me. The fuck's wrong with you? I just wanted my cat."
It probably gets about right there when it gets deep.
Yep. Right about there. Then become, now you're swimming to try to get across, but yeah.
I would walk until the point where I could like still move my arms freely. So here.
Gotcha. Well, I guess what would you like to do? She is now kind of like, stop, just stop it. What do you want from me?
Shit. Okay. You're not gonna hurt any kids or that cat, are you?
No, it's my cat Whiskers. It's my kitten. I just got her. It's
Even the evil like pets.
yeah.
She admitted to being evil. Kill it.
Hey, whoa, that's not cool there.
Firebolt.
No, don't. All right, hit her. That's
Nope.
not gonna hit. You see as like the firebolt goes like right over her head and she kind of ducks in the water, and it goes. Tss, and she's like, "Please stop! I'll give you anything you want. Just fucking relax."
I'm just gonna look at the bar at our bard friend, Copa. Do you believe her?
They go, "I have no, honestly, it is not, well, she just seems to be like a creepy old hag woman that is walking. I don't entirely know what happened. I wasn't paying that much attention." Cool.
Other my new friends aside, and that's gonna be my turn.
Gotcha. Goes over to her turn.
How past the buck of you?
She is like, "Please just stop. All right, time out. No more. No more. Are we done?" She kind of stands up in the water and is just gonna like walk up here and just be like, "Whiskers? Anybody anything? Do we want to go out of rounds?"
I'm not stopping until I'm being told to stop.
Marcane.
She'll look over at Argo and be like, "You, middleman, just the fuck happened? What did I do wrong? You swim my cat."
Honestly, I don't really know.
No.
I just kind of followed because, when one of your friends gets into shit, you kind of follow through, right?
I just
Marcane's
wanted my
just holding
cat.
all this fear. I do
Argo's-
it because
Argo's
can't
just
allow
gonna-
evil to exist.
Argo's just gonna kind of wave you down, just to try to.
I'm not moving, but I'm still holding it.
Let me live. I'll give you whatever you want.
It's not about what we can gain.
We can go over to the hut. I've got plenty of things there.
Marcane closes his hands and looks at the other members of the group. I seem to be the only one with truly hostile intentions. The rest of you seem to have just followed, so speak up on how you feel about this.
What do you have at the hut?
The
Is that where
rest-
you eat? Is that where you eat your kids?
Eat
Bonk.
children? No, I make deals.
What kind of deals?
Like, I don't know, you want to be able to see the unseen? Sure, I'll pop out an eyeball. You just gotta pay me something. Most of the time, I trade in souls. Stuff like that. Or maybe, like, favors?
Are you
Yeah.
sure you're a hag? You sound more like a devil.
I mean, listen, a soul goes a long way in the house.
Not making your case any better, ma'am.
So, like, what do you eat?
I eat, like, soup. Porridge.
Children?
I-
Children
No.
soup?
I don't eat children's soup. Maybe I'll have a chunk of lamb every once in a while.
How dare you, Fireball? I'm kidding. Not the lamb.
Arcane stroking his goatee, and he goes,
Marcane, you want to come over here and make sure the cat's all right?
yes. Proceeds to swim at Mach speed.
I kind of stand. I move over here and I hold out my hand. Sorry for the rough start.
Just she'll grab your hand so she can get up out of the water. Her hand is like the size of your arm. You know, she goes that, and it's like her entire hand is holding your forearm, and she kind of gets up out of the water. Hey, thank you. Oh, what?
If there's any damage to her clothing, I'm just gonna mending it.
There is some, and you do
I'm
mend
just
it,
gonna-
and it's fine.
Can we assume combat's over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just. All right. So, what do you want from me? I'm not the strongest tag, but I can do some minor things.
I'm checking on your cat at the moment.
Whiskers seems to have they're like they sit up and they're all four, like, well, one paw is kind of lifted up and they're hissing very aggressively, like freaked out on everything that just happened.
What's your name?
I'm Brunhilde.
Okay.
Uh,
When was the last time you made a deal with someone?
3 days ago
Who'd you make a deal with?
with
Why does that?
I don't think that really matters to us.
Why does that? Yeah.
No, just we seem to be looking for someone. Somebody seems to be interested in Arcane and Dagon.
That's true. You seen a man with a like a bird mask,
where?
like
What?
plague doctor
Plague
mask.
Oh, let's see.
That moment where the DM doesn't know what. What does this guy know?
Right. They go, I haven't seen any plague doctors, no.
Oh, they're useless. Elder Spirit. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
What about a what did William say she looked like? Some woman with dark skin and undead horse with wings.
Undead
Carries
Pegasus.
around a halberd.
You mean the captain of the guard for, I only really know of a couple of people that have the ability of doing that. They're typically captains of the guards from the major cities.
Do
Well,
all the
that
captain-
That
Do
would
all the
probably
captain
be
of the
her
guards?
then.
Do all the captain of the guards have undead Pegasi?
No, it's just there's it's the Black Guard. They're more
Oh yeah.
southern in this country.
Hmm.
That would be her.
Under the guild.
I think William said that she took the corpse of one of your friends.
Do you want one of your friends back?
Watkins is gonna look at Thonk and Marcane.
Or to know where they're at? Like I can do a scry. You got something of theirs?
Stand up after treating the kitty cat.
I don't
Stroking
have nothing
my
to fans.
goatee.
I don't know. I don't know.
That
I don't know
that
shit.
eye thing was pretty tempting.
Marcane.
Well, he can do the eye thing on his own.
I'd like to know where my friend's at.
Alright,
Are
you
you
got
able-
something of
Oh
his?
yes, our friend. That should
Uh,
definitely take priority.
Either of you have something of fans?
What?
Do you have
Do you
something of your
have-
friends?
Something of fans.
Oh yeah, that was the other guy in our party, wasn't it?
Son of a bitch.
Okay, out of character. Fuck you.
I'm getting the feeling not a lot of y'all get along with Marcane.
We get by.
Well, he can be a bit of a dick at times, so understandably so.
It's not my fault. It takes more than just a couple of things to earn my respect or
Does
acknowledgement.
scrying work on a dead body?
Or
I
we
mean, I
don't
can
have.
make it work. Hag magic isn't like your magic.
That's
What
very
if-
true.
What if you could you scry with a memory of what the person looks like?
I mean, no.
Damn.
You just
Wait.
got like a button or something.
I don't got nothing of his.
Question for the DM.
Yeah. What's up?
We didn't do it, but would it be reasonable to say I would have had a blood sample from him because of all the times that I've patched him up?
Like a
I'd say
blade
so.
bandage or something?
I'd say so.
Huh?
I'd say so.
Like, I think Marcane would have kept like a used bandage or something to like look at his blood too, just because that's Marcane's little secret obsession is.
Son of a bitch! The
Yeah.
fuck?
I'd say so.
I start patting myself down and rummage through my bag. Would this work? And inside a little vial is a rolled up bloody bandage.
Yeah.
It's obviously dried now, so it's like brown, but
Yeah, that should work. Just head back to the hut.
Okay, well, we do have a carriage. If you want to direct us where to go, you can come with. We won't attack. I promise.
It's just
Marcane will
over,
drive.
it's just over the hill. It'll be fine. All right.
Uh, Okay.
She kind
I'd
of,
say we
she
do we
grabs a
leave the
hold of her
carriage
staff.
later?
Just go back to it.
I mean,
We should leave someone with.
well, there's
They're-
Amon and Dagon are over there.
No, they're knocked out currently, and well, they
Dagon's
got knocked
knocked
out.
out.
Amon is
I'm sure Amon's
meditating
fine.
with mushrooms. I'll stay behind. Just in
Kova's
case shit
Ko-
hit the fan.
Kova is just gonna be like, I got it. I could go. It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine. It's no worries.
All right, call if it's in trouble.
Yep. You see as they kind of like big step into the water, and they're like, disgusting. You start swimming across.
Disgusting. It's just water.
Clearly, they've never been to Jalrisian's river, the shit river.
I'm dirty
Oh yeah, the
myself,
shit
by
river.
Jalrisian. Anyway.
the what?
Alright.
That was indeed what was said.
yeah. The shit river. Alright, so you guys head on over to her hut, and there you see what seems to be this, like, it's kind of like this igloo that's just there, period. Mind you, it's like 72 degrees. It's a nice day, and it's just this frozen igloo sitting there, sort of like right over the hill. On top
I would
of
love
another
to,
hill.
I would love to learn how to do that. In all honesty, because my head always looks like shit. I would love to learn how to do that.
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
Weather boy.
well.
I'm sorry.
You do see as she kind of like puts her staff on the ground, and you see as some of the clouds above just start to change. It starts to snow slightly. All right,
All right.
come on in. This is what you're getting for letting me live.
Fair.
Cool, awesome,
Fair. Yep.
good job, good deal. Works for me. All right, you walk in there, and you see as she's like picked up the cat and whatnot, and has had walking around with the cat. You see as she puts the cat down, just on the inside of the door. She walks in. Who walks in first? All right, Thunk, you walk in, and it seems to be this very kind of well-kept thing. It's definitely a lot bigger on the inside than it is on the out. It seems like the snow walls kind of like go up into a proper dome, but it's like much larger. It's like a 60-foot room, and it's got like different levels, different sort of loft layers and whatnot. And you see as she puts down the cat on what seems to be this real nice rug next to a fireplace.
Is there like a pot like over the fire, or like a little kitchen area?
Yeah, there's a little kitchen area. It seems like she put the cat down on what seems to be a nice little like fur rug, where there seems to be like a mama cat and a couple more kittens, like 2 more kittens.
Oh, that's cute.
Then you also hear as a voice goes, Mama B? And this, what seems to be kid that seems to be kind of sickly green, but doesn't seem to be sick, kind of runs up to her and is just like, oh, do we have new visitors? And she goes, why, yes we do, dearie.
Seeing this, I beeline for the kitchen. I immediately start inspecting her pots and pans.
It's like, what are you doing over there?
I'm just trying to see what kind of soup you've been making.
They're nice dwarven iron pots and pans. Be careful with those. They are hard to come by.
Oh no, don't worry. I'll be careful with them.
Give me your investigation.
Deserved.
You know what? You are sure these have never been cooked in before. 100% sure. On the other side of the pan, which is the actual side of the pan that you cook with, it's been seasoned. Everyone else would see that these pans have been seasoned. You're like, yeah, these are new pans.
Huh.
Brand new, never been used.
Yeah. There you go.
How are you supposed to cook like this? Like,
It's upside down, dearie.
nah, no way. It's gotta be.
Forgive him. He could be.
Oh my god!
Okay, you're looking around. You notice that there is a jar with what seems to be like a translucent rat in it. It's just cool. It's just over there off on the side. That's what you kind of notice.
I just like that I rolled a 1 and got a 12.
Yeah. All right.
A red 12.
So, rest of the party, you kind of go in here. You see as she kind of like pats what seems to be this child, who is green, looks a little off-putting, but they're like, all right. And she goes, can you can you go get the scrying orb for me, please? And they're like, yeah, sure, I got you, no worries.
I'm
And
gonna take one of the slivers of metal that I have and shape metal it into a horse with no sharp edges. It's all rounded edges. It's a little horse. And when the kid comes back, I'm gonna give it to him.
all right, kid kind of runs off, and you hear as like something falls, and they're like, ah, sorry, a second. You see a small flash of light. It's like, all better. All right, here you go. And as they run up to Brunhilde, and she's like, thank you so much. I much appreciate everything you do for me.
I'm
In
just gonna
there,
hand the horse out to the kid.
the kid looks up at you very happily. She smiles, like widely. Smile just a little bit too big. Slightly off-putting. Hands kind of big as well. And arms slightly longer than what seems to be natural. And they pick it up and like, oh, thank you so much. This is so cool.
He just nods.
And they kind of like walk off and they're like, this is cool. Brunhilde sits down on what seems to be this, seems to be like a table made out of snow and ice, with a rug, basically a fur rug, put over top of it, and on the chairs, the benches, the stools. And she sits down and she says, "All right, give me the blood. Give me the thing. See where we can see the item of your friend's body? You said he's dead, right?"
Possibly.
Oh, I forgot to do that dumb
Not entirely sure. He might be, but
Hopefully not.
All right. Okay. You, the one who stabbed me with a spear from long distance a couple times.
Yes.
Ah, I need the blood. Come here. All right. She picks it and she looks at it. She pops the lid off. She kind of places it over top the scrying orb and says, "All right, gather around."
Oh wait, no, that one's Thonk's. Here, this is the right one.
Twists it up, puts it back in the vial. Does it using magic, so it's like a twist of her finger, and it just hands it back, and then grabs the other one and goes, bloop. There it is. Thonk did not hear a single word of that.
nope. He's still busy trying to figure out how you cook with an upside down pan.
And says, "All right, everyone that wants to see, gather around. Let's go."
Yep.
You, Torque, Tiefling Orc, whatever you are.
Torque.
His name's Donk.
Thonk, you want to see your friend, right? All right, good. All right, sit down. Everybody take a squat. All right, let's see. And you see as she starts chanting and like twisting her fingers up, you can see as these sparkles of magic, what seem to be dark blue, kind of twirl around it, and it starts to burn up the blood. And then the rag sizzles in cinders. And as the ashes fly up, you see as they fall back down into the orb, and the orb, within the orb, you see what seems to be Finn. They seem to be on a table of some kind, and there seems to be two people on either side of him. A man and a woman. Would you say Finn takes more after his mom or dad?
I would say it takes more, like, physically.
Yeah.
After his dad.
All right. You see there seems to be a much older version of Finn standing over the body. And they seem to be talking back and forth to each other. And then there seems to be a third figure kind of walk into the room. And a vial in his hands of this thick black liquid. And there you see as they take what seems to be a syringe, pulling out some of the black liquid. Just a simple, as the scry web kind of zooms up on this thing, it seems to be sort of, almost looks as if tendrils are within inside of this vial that then turn into fingers. And then you see as it gets stabbed in the side of Finn's arm and injected. And there, you guys see as a jerky movement happens and just and that's where the scrying stops. He goes, well, look at that! Looks like your friend just came back to life. Ain't that some shit?
Do you know what that black liquid is? And Wackens is asking anyone in that saw.
I have a fair
Yeah.
guess.
I think me and Marcane are probably sitting on the same guess.
Uh-oh.
Can't be
It
good.
won't be our friend coming back.
Well, his body, that's for sure.
But
Potentially his mind.
Hopefully, his mind.
If he is the one that came back, then be a bit more like our buddy Dagon out in the shed. Or out in the wagon.
Alright. Now that you got what you wanted, scoot. Music's
I'm
going
not gonna
crunchy.
lie. I was still interested in the eye thing.
How about now?
Still
Right
crunchy.
now-
You want to stop the stream and then restart it.
Yeah. You and the eye. Well, it takes a lot to give up there, and I already have a feeling your soul's claimed.
You cut out what?
I've got a feeling your soul's claimed. What would you be willing to trade?
Is anybody else having
your
trouble?
mic's fucky, Freya.
Ah, fuck off. 1 second. Well, I have a feeling that your soul's already claimed.
It's still fucky.
It is fuck.
It sounds fine on my
Leave-
end.
Leave Discord and join back.
Oh, is it like crackling?
Oh, it's
Oh.
better.
Is it?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Well then, she looks at you guys. She looks at you, Marcane, and says, well, what would you have to trade? Your soul's already taken. I can see that much. You smell of the hell.
All I did was mild curiosity. I have nothing I'd willing to trade, nor do I trust you to do such a procedure.
Oh, these procedures are easy.
Yeah, but we fall back on the thing of I have nothing to trade.
True. Alright, well, get on out of here.
Brunhilde, question,
Yes?
actually. What would you be willing to trade to, so I could learn the, he's like, wacky, like, point at, like, the whole igloo thing.
Oh, that?
Yeah. I can pay you.
Well, how much are you willing to pay?
Kind of depends on how much you're thinking. I don't think you want my soul, because not really good in that department.
What's the first layer of shelter? It's skin.
You want my
I
skin?
mean, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Arcane is flabbergasted.
I would like your skin, yes.
Appreciate
Argo
y'all
just
for.
The skin of a furbolg is very useful.
Arco just kind of taps on his arm. You're on your own on that department there, bud.
Yeah, nope. I was thinking more like paying in coin or something like that, but I can see that's not gonna happen. So, but
I've got
hey,
plenty of coin.
okay. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And you see, Wacket just bolts to get the fuck out.
All right, get out of here. Go, go, go.
Argo's already at the door.
As y'all were doing that, Thunk is already back in the kitchen, just like.
I do have a thought.
Hey, Torque, get the hell out of my kitchen.
That's not my name!
Fuck.
He's like, you can see him holding a pot over the fire as he's just slapping like he's trying to make like flatbread, just like on top of the pot.
What are you saying, Marquis?
As I'm like heading out the door, I had a thought.
Yeah.
I have no use for it, but a hag might.
Hmm?
I have, from one of our previous encounters, a partial bit of remains of a Banderhob. A heart, specifically.
The heart of a Banderhob. Hmm. What would you want in return?
Assuming my friends watch over the procedure to make sure you don't do any irreparable damage to me. The eye would be very useful in our coming journeys. And if the heart is not enough, I will throw gold on top.
I don't need gold, friend.
Alright, I just heard that. I wouldn't have said that.
She wants your skin.
The
I
skin
want
of a
his
human
skin.
is easy.
No.
I mean, I'll sedate him.
Fuck you.
I think the rest of your friends would try to kill me before I got in
No. I
Yeah.
tried to kill Marcane first.
It'd be a real simple procedure and I could heal you immediately.
Piss off.
Fair enough. I can
Here.
only experiment on living creatures willingly.
How about we do it this way? I will take both of your eyes and that heart. You get one eye. And I will make sure you can see out of the other. You're going to be getting 2 eyes in this procedure. Smoke is now.
But so he's gonna be getting 2 eyes.
Yes,
But
one.
he's only
that-
gonna be able to see out of one.
No,
What
no, he'll
came-
see out of both. Only one of them will be able to show the true sight, though.
Marcane looks up and suddenly realizes that he doesn't have a confidant in the group anymore. He can't look to someone else for approval yet.
So?
What do you
I-
need with both of his eyes?
They're very useful for making homunculi. Get me a little eye birdie that'll let me see around my hut.
Well,
So?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Give me the heart.
Pulls out the
Oh.
jar.
Marking, real quick before you say yes to that, we do have the wyvern heart as well. Because I did grab that. You weren't gonna take it, but I grabbed it.
I mean, if you would be willing to throw on the trade for me to save my other eye, I would prefer to keep my natural eye.
Would the wyvern heart save his second eye?
Do you also have another piece of the wyvern?
I think he can't. I think
I have some teeth and scales.
Throw those on there too. I'll say the other eye.
Can I keep one of the teeth? I have two. I grabbed the two big fangs.
No.
Fine.
All right. Puts everything down on the table. They're like, oh, okay, this will be fun. All right. You see as they kind of like walk over to another section of the room, and they lift up what seems to be the floor, and then wipe it off into this nice, solid, completely clear chunk of ice. She taps on it and says, "Up you go."
Oh, it's gonna be cold.
Of course it is. It's sterile.
I didn't say it wasn't.
Mm-hmm. All right. You see as she walks over to this section of the wall, and there she kind of like traces her finger around it and opens up a door. She walks in there, and anybody looking into the door you can see is just these rows upon rows upon rows of shells and all these different things on there. She walks in there, comes back out with a vial, and there seems to be an eye. This eye is... the whites of the eyes are black, and the coloration of the eye seems to be this very vibrant, kind of dark purple blue hue.
Oh my god, I was in my brain saying, please say purple, please say purple, please say purple.
And there, the pupil of it is white. And she says, all right, now just so you know, this ability only works for about an hour a day, otherwise it starts to fry. So be careful.
I definitely don't want to fry.
There you go. All right then.
Was this a painful procedure? Did I feel it?
Let's begin. As she kind of pushes you down onto the onto the ice bed, and she's standing over you, and she goes, "Nah, you'll be fine." And she sticks one finger into your eye, while the other one's holding it open, and she just quickly twists it. The rest of you see as she twists her wrist, and then the eye pops out. And there, she then... Yeah, good. You did good. It hurts. You're gripping on pretty hard. And then she's just like, all right, let's get this other eye. And she kind of whisks her finger. You see as the cork pops off the vial, and then the eye comes out, and you see as the eye is moving. It seems as if the eye is moving of its own accord right now. As she's kind of using the magic, she kind of picks it up with her two of her large fingers, and she goes, all right, don't blink. And she just goes and pops it into your eye socket, and then as she does so, she rings her finger around it as you feel nerves start to connect behind your eye, your new eye. And you can feel as it seems to be like twisting on its own, kind of agonizingly. It moves for a little bit, and then you get control. This eye, you're going to need to make sure you write this down, will give you an hour of true sight. And it resets per day. It's once a day, hour of true sight. Yeah, there you go. I'd say it would also give you a +1 to intimidation. It's spooky.
What do we want to call this? Eye of the Hag? Hag's
Sure.
Eye?
And she says, all right, put on this eye patch. You got to wear it for a couple days. You don't want the light to fuck with it too much quite yet. All right, up you go. Get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to get rid of you guys for like an hour now, so go.
And we're a tough bunch to get rid of.
Mm-hmm. You see, as the little kid is like up on like the highest loft spot, which seems to be like a nice little railing, and they have what seems to be the little horse there, and then they also seem to have like a little wooden goblin up there, and they're just boop, playing around with the dolls. All right.
All right. Well,
The kitchen is now in shambles.
I'm gonna assume you got nothing to offer an old Warforge, so I'm gonna head on out.
I don't know. I might.
I think my eyes are just fine, but
Do you want your body?
nah. Now, how in the nine hells would you be able to get that for me?
In the nine hell?
Is that where it went after the fucking procedure? I bet that old fucking bastard Asmodeus took it all the way down to the ninth layer, didn't he?
Well, it is indeed somewhere in there. You, what you are. The bodies don't decay like normal.
Yeah. I probably could have lived this long with that same body still. What would you need? What would the offer be?
Oh, couple more bodies for me. My coven's growing weak.
So all you want in return for getting me my original body is... What exactly are you asking me to do?
Bring people that need a home to me. Young one.
Like that one up there?
We're getting close to murder again.
Yes.
I meant yours, hag.
I just want my coven to live on. As you see, I'm not eating anybody like all the old stories say. Not like
Can I
the
make
Grand Hag.
an addition to that request of yours?
Depends.
If I'm gonna send people your way, it has to be... I'm assuming it has to be kids.
Senor.
That's the only way the Hex blood gets to make their magic work.
Then I would only be willing to bring orphan kids that probably wouldn't be able to live long on their own anyways.
Just as long as you bring them to me, then that's all that matters.
Do you have a timeline or an amount that you need brought?
We'll say 6.
And you know I live for a while. I'm sure you do too.
Oh yes, I'll live up until somebody tries to kill me.
Again.
Marcane, does that go against your code if I bring her kids that were gonna die anyways?
Well, I was just contemplating 2 murders.
Jessica,
Is-
up there, she was once terminally ill. They must be female, I might add.
Of course. But
Otherwise,
she's
I'll
offering me the
Free
one
to
thing.
Offer children to a hag.
She's offering me the one thing.
In the exchange for children.
That would be dead already.
Giving them a long life.
What? Let me ask you this. What is the advantage of having a mortal body now that you have been given one that is damn near indestructible and will live until the fucking engine in your heart is done.
My original body, I only got rid of. It holds all the same advantages as this one. It's better, actually. I only got rid of it because, well, everyone knows the stories.
No.
My father was killed. And it's a man that everyone knows. I'm gonna have
Marking's doing this in character.
I'm gonna have to spell it out for you, aren't I?
I come from the other side of the fucking world. Yes.
You actually come from somewhere near where my dad resided.
Where his body still resides.
My father is Atlas.
Markane's making this exact expression. Just
My original body is divine. I'm what's known in this world as a demi-divine, and I'm probably one of the last of Atlas's, if not the last of Atlas's kids. That's why I'm looking for the orbs, just like William is.
Markane spits to the ground and goes, "Nothing against you, but I have no use for the divide."
That's understandable. Not a lot of people do nowadays. But getting my old body back would be to say a boon would be an understatement.
Yes, let me help you create another potential threat for me to deal with later.
You think you're the only one that would be dealing with it?
With my proximity, I'd be the first.
Are you saying I'm the threat, or are you saying that this is the threat?
I don't know you from that tree outside. And you want me to hand you a demi-divine body? Sorry to hash this out in your lovely home, Hag, but apparently this needs to be talked about.
It's fine. This is interesting. This is the best TV I've seen in a long time.
I think the main thing is that the man who brought me to this group, William, is a man that trusts
Yes.
you and your brother. And
Well, my brother's just kind of the package deal.
he caught me up on everything that went down with you guys.
Same here.
Aside from a few minor details that he said he wasn't allowed to tell me. But he told me that you saved his life. William is a man that trusts me. He's one of the first men for you? For what?
That I acknowledged since I've left home. As I'm sure most of y'all can tell, I don't think highly of a lot of you.
I can tell right now you don't think very highly of me.
Because I can only believe in what I have seen and witnessed, and so far, it is limited. So yes, I distrust most of you.
Feeling mutual, asshole.
But
you're asking me to trust you with a demi-divine body.
My original body.
That's fine. That's great. You could be the stellar pinnacle of your whatever. But I don't deal in coulds. I deal in what I know and what I can prove.
What do you know and what can you prove about me if you know me oh so well?
The only thing I can know right now is that William trusts you. And so far you've proven to be reliable.
So what could change?
I've seen the dark take a lot of things, buddy. You wouldn't be the first to fall to it.
Do you
I just-
think that through my entire life, which keep in mind, Brunhilde,
Yes?
can you put into context how long ago Atlas fell for us?
Alright, well, Atlas fell. About. How old are you,
Yeah.
Marcane?
I was gonna say, can I recite it? Would I know this information?
You might. Definitely would have been
Yes.
something just learned about. I'd say you have an idea, but to put it in proper perspective, it's just like, let's put it in perspective of a dog's life. If when the dog was born, that was the start of time. Right? When all the chaotic elements of the world were being thrown about in the guts of the dog. Atlas then, with their family, fixed it and became gods, and creating the demi-divine and the other races. And then eventually, one of the demi-divine became the Grand Hag, and we don't need to talk about that. That's a whole nother thing. But, that dog, the original dog, has been dead for about as long as... How old are you, Marcane?
I don't remember. I think I'm like 32. Hold on, I wrote it down. Fuck, did I? I know I said I was older. I gotta be like 32.
That dog, the beginning of the end, when that dog died, was when Atlas got sealed away. Now, you had that dog at the age of like 5. And you say you're about 35 now. So it's been thousands of years. About
And I was-
2,000 years. 4,000 years.
And I was born before the fall, before he was sealed away. You think in my long life, with all the target that was painted on my back being a demi-divine, you think I haven't come across that darkness that you say has corrupted so many others?
I'm sure you have, but
Is that
that's the
birding?
sick thing about... What?
Nah, you see as she kind of like scuttles away up the stairs. It's like, what are you doing? Looking at Thonk.
I finally figured out that this is a bowl, and I'm like, I made popcorn.
Fuck. Marquette was gonna say, I had a good response, and
hold
now
it.
it's gone! The
I just go,
popcorn
"Here, hold
threw it
this,"
out the
and
window.
I shoved the popcorn. I shoved the
Um,
popcorn helmet bowl thing at her, and I just started vigorously beating out the flames.
You started with, I'm sure you have.
You should know better than most how the darkness is conniving, and it grows and learns. You might have encountered this darkness 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years, whatever. But it's not the darkness of today, and it won't be the darkness of tomorrow, and there will always be new threats.
I agree with you. But at the same time, any power that I can hold to fight back against it,
Could one day be turned against me.
it could. It could. But then again, you and that friend you have of yours, when you made your deal with,
Uh-huh.
could
Told you
in
about
turn.
that part too, huh?
No, I can see it.
Oh,
It's part of being a demi-divine. It's just the same as our friend here. She can see it.
hmm. That's good to know.
But you and that friend of yours could turn against me as well.
100%. I wouldn't expect you to hand me more power.
But that's the difference between you and me. The power you hold now and the power you could gain, I'm not going to hold you back from it. Because now, in this moment, that power, it will excel our goals.
I look to
And
the
it-
other two. Just like seeing if they're going to put any of their own thoughts into this.
You'd only really see Wackus.
Oh, where's Thunk?
Thunk is putting out a fire in the kitchen.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I guess you were the other one William brought.
I have to. I mean, look, William trusts me just like as much as he trusted Argo to help you guys out. All right. Argo has his own thing he's going through. It's surprising that I did not realize that Argo was the son of Atlas, nor do I think that matters at this point in time. At the end of the day, Argo doing his own thing to help us out, to help you out. So, just like I'm helping you out, helping Thonk out, helping Dagon out, helping Amon out, helping William out. If you trust William, you can trust us. So you may have to stop. You may have to stop being a pompous little asshole about it and actually
No.
work with us.
I have a better idea. I have a guaranteed way that we never turn against each other.
Over
I look
the
at the
balcony.
hag.
Over the balcony, the hag looks down at you and says, "What's that idea?" She takes a piece of popcorn and pops it in her mouth.
Hey,
I'm
save
sure
some. I want some.
someone of even your
He throws
power
some.
hag can form a contract.
Of course. So,
The only way for us to guarantee trust each other, more so me trust you, and handing you this, is to guarantee a non-violence pact. Where either of us were to break it against each other, there would be consequences.
See, but then let me tell you the downsides of a non-violence pact. Any of us involved in it,
I just poured my drink on myself. Hold on. Oh God, that feels great. Continue. Sorry.
any of us involved in this pact,
It would just be me and you.
that's fine. But how am I to know that a non-violence pact isn't just a set aside for making it so I can't do anything against you when you do turn?
Well, the
Or
same would
vice
fall
versa.
for me. I couldn't do anything to you.
Exactly, and that's not what I want. If I turn against you and do something that is
Argo basically,
illegitimate, I want you to be able to stop me.
just like we would want to stop Marcane, I'm
Oh, in
sure.
that case, I would just eat the consequences.
But what would be the point of? No, I'm with Argo on this one here. What would be the point of the consequences of anything?
the
I'm not
consequences
gonna-
are a deterrent when it seems
Hush.
like to be.
I'm not gonna
You're in
eat
my
the
house.
consequences for doing the right thing. I've done that too many times in my life. This
Listen.
body actually is one of those consequences of doing the right thing.
Listen, we all have things that we're going to be dealing with here, okay? Not just you, Marcane, not just you, Argo, all right? Amon has something she's going through. Dagon has something she's going through. Thunk's dealing with shit. And I got my own ghosts. Alright? And to be completely honest with you, if those ghosts ever appear, I'd rather have you guys find a way to either knock me out, take me down, or kill me. One of the three.
Exactly.
Because it's, you know, better than nothing. There's gonna come a time when the dark side of us is going to rear its ugly head. A non-violent pact is going to be, at this point, just more consequential, more damning for any reason. While I understand the idea on paper, in practice, it is a fucking stupid idea in that regard.
I would agree. Because then, sure, maybe, let's say the consequence is death for going against the non-violence pact. Let's say that's the consequence. I would then have to choose between forfeiting my entire life and all the things that I need to get done to stop you if you go bad.
I wasn't thinking anything as extreme as death.
We know that the consequences then. And the consequences could be death in that regard. So, I think at this point, a non-violence pact would be more detrimental than beneficial.
If anything, a non-violence pact is going to make me just not trust you even more.
Dunk's gonna stick his head
God,
over the
I
balcony.
didn't wake up to earn your trust this morning.
That's
I
perfectly
trust you-
fine.
I love that. I love lines like that in real life. Sorry. Thank God I didn't wake up to impress you this morning.
Dunk's gonna stick his head over the balcony and just kind of point at Marcane. I've traveled with you long enough to trust you not to stab me in the back, and I also trust you to stab me in the front if it ever comes down to it. And he's gonna go right back to beating out that fire.
Look, Marcane, do you trust William?
Yes.
Then has he ever steered you wrong in this situation? Something
To my
similar like this?
knowledge, No.
Then, while yeah, Argo and I do have to gain your trust and everything like that, but the fact that we're helping you out should be a fucking start.
Yes, and I greatly appreciate that. But I just don't think we understand the scale of handing him a demi-divine body is.
And if we have to deal with it, then we'll deal with it.
We won't be able to.
You don't know that. And at this point, Wackes is just gonna just walk out of the hut and make his way back to the carriage. Just done with this conversation.
Look at you.
Demi-divines can still die, unlike their godparents.
Oh, I know. I'm looking at you. Wait. You fucked me on this. Just don't fuck me on this. And I'm gonna fucking walk out.
I don't plan on doing that, Marcane.
So?
We'll give you your fucking kids, and I fucking slam whatever type of door it is.
You don't have to be a part of that, Marcane. I'll do that on my own.
Alright then. Don't die. Alright? Once you get me all the kids, that's when I'll get your body to you.
You are a pain in the ass.
Well, I can't just give it to... What, do you want me to give you half a body now and then half later? It's not how that works. And Thunk, can you just leave my kitchen?
Look, don't eat the kids. Enjoy the popcorn. I'm sorry about this.
She just kind of snaps her fingers and the fire dies down.
Do
Wait,
I have
you could
a
have done that
way-
the entire time?
Yeah, it was funny to watch you.
I know.
Go!
Do I have a way to get them to you quickly?
Just bring them back.
I have to bring them back here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't know. Come across another hag, you could probably convince them to deliver them to me.
It's a lot of work, and I don't know how much you trust your sisters.
Not as far as I can throw them.
Which probably isn't very far.
About 5 feet.
Yeah, my point proven. All right. Well,
We keep up our deals, though. Hopefully see you soon. Go, go, go!
bye. And he just turns around and walks out.
Awesome. You guys start making your way back to the carriage. And as you guys make your way back to the carriage, you guys notice that it seems to be early morning. And you guys definitely went in there like mid-afternoon. So you guys make it back to the carriage. There, Dagon seems to be knocked the fuck out still. And Kova seems to be just kind of sitting there, and Amon isn't there. Kova's like kind of barely awake, just oh, welcome back, sir. Did you enjoy your conversation with the hag?
And then some. Where is Amon?
She gave me a letter, and this is this one's for the group, and this one is for Marcane and Argo.
I'll take the one that's for the group. Open up to read it.
Alright, and I will be. Give me 1 second to
Sure.
do this. Alright, you open up the group. No, you open up this with the group around, and I'm going to shoot this over to you so you can read it aloud.
Okay.
Wait, what did I miss? Boss texted me.
Amon's not here, and she left 2 letters.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
One for the group, and then one for you and me.
Dearest companions, it saddens me to write this rather than bid you farewell, but I do not wish to risk you convincing me to stay. It pains me to say that I've lost purpose in traveling with you all. Your pursuit for justice is noble, but not the path I was destined for. Being so far from my circle these past few days has weakened my resolve and shown me that you are not my purpose. I was sent here to nurture new growth, to save and protect. I cannot do this with the baggage some of you carry. By the time you are reading this, I will already be too far, so do not try to pursue me or contact me. Should you require my services or aid, I know in my soul the Mother Mycelium will tell me. I hope that one day when our missions are complete, the strings of fate will once again bring us together. Yours, AB. Holy shit, she's gone.
I'm gonna open the one that's for me and Marcane.
Would you?
I'm not gonna read it aloud. I'm gonna pass it to Marcane to read after I'm done reading it.
Gotcha. Alright then, give me 1 second. First one goes to you. There you go. And now I need one for. There you go. And Kova is like, so, my dearest friends, more like traveling compatriots, Are we moving on now?
Yes.
That's
I guess we are.
Goodness.
Well, like Amon said, if if we need her, she'll know where to find us, some way, shape, or form. I
I'm
just pray
gonna
the elements keep her safe.
I'm gonna use shape metal just to make a little mushroom and put it on the ground where she left.
Gotcha. You do so. Little myceliumite or a little mushroom?
Little mushroom.
There it goes. And
Well, I think we really need all the power we can get now, with one friend down.
it is time. You guys start moving on. As you guys start moving along, there is kind of a somber silence for the first couple hours. Kova pulls out what seems to be a little four-stringed instrument. Looks like a tiny little guitar with very interesting strings.
After
They-
Marcane, go ahead. Sorry.
You're fine, and they just start sort of strumming away. What would Marcane like to do?
After Marcane got done reading the letter, he holds it in front of him and casts prestidigitation to spark it, burn it.
Okay.
And as I get into the carriage to take the reins, I toss it to the side of the road.
And you do so.
The Wackens is gonna hang on to the letter for the group, just like keep it in his fist, like balled up. He's gonna be sitting on the end of the carriage and just quiet throughout this whole trip.
All right. You guys make it to what seems to be a town after you guys are following the sort of main road. This town is, as you kind of come into this town, it doesn't seem to have any walls. It's a relatively small town. Um, and it is not, I don't know, the best way I can describe it is it seems to be like a little, like the last sort of oasis. As off in the distance, you can see what seems to be a desert, almost the Badlands, off in the distance. And there, you guys, let's get on over to the overworld so we can see what the town's name is.
Every time you say "and there,"
Yeah.
like my trauma response goes and say, "Don't end it. Don't end it.
Not
Not end it."
Not
Because
yet.
every time you go "and there" is where we're gonna call. I'm like, no.
Right? um, as you guys enter this town, you see a sign that says, it's this one. It's this town. I can't fucking say it. Thedalas. Thetolas. Telas.
Little
The
last.
the little lass, anyway. Little lass. And it does seem to be like
Talus.
the Talus. There you go. That works. The Talus. The Talus, and it's this small town that seems to be kind of, it's next to what seems to be a lake, but off in the distance you can kind of see what seems to be the Badlands. What would you guys like to do in this town? There's shops. There is potion shop. There's a potion shop. There's a blacksmith. There's a couple other places. The music has ended.
I don't know about you but I need to re-up on medical supplies. I'm going to go see whatever they have for an apothecary or potions.
It'd be a good idea to stop in.
Mhm.
Maybe find us a place to stay for the night. I don't. What time is it?
It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
You guys did have like one more extra day of travel in between that, but nothing really happened besides, the somber
I don't
silence of
think we
travel.
should spend much time in the city. Let's get provisions we need and then continue on.
Mhm.
We can still get a good 8 or 9 hours down the road.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna point at Marcane, point at Wackus. So you two need to eat for sure. Him,
Nope.
you obviously don't, and I'm gonna point kind of at our knocked out Dagon over here. He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
Dagon kind of gets up. It's like, food.
Hmm?
Food.
We'll grab him a snack.
Food. And kind of rolls over and goes back to sleep. Would you guys like to kind of yada yada this?
Yada yada this.
Yeah,
Awesome. Cool. Yada yada. You guys pick up your provisions. If anybody wanted to buy any potions, such as healing potions, they have all the way up to
Yes.
greater. Greater is, what was it? I think I said it was like 100. Normal potions are like 25. But yeah, there you go. That's what you're able to snag. Just, tell me how many you're buying, and I trust y'all to do your calculations with your math and gold, so.
I'm gonna grab 4 of the regulars.
Cool.
100 gold.
Fuck yeah. Alright. Anybody else?
And what would you say, like, to replace, like, the medical supplies I've been using? Are just, like, 3 gold?
I'd say like a silver.
Okay.
Alright. Thus you guys head your way out of Thedalis. And,
Talus.
the Talus. There is, a guard that kind of, like, says, Oi! Hey, be careful out there. It's pretty bad out there in the Badlands. Make sure you
Was that
know...
a joke?
No. I'm just, saying, there's a reason why it's called the Badlands.
Well, yeah, they don't call it the Good Lands for a reason, right?
Let me guess, because it's bad out there?
I mean, yeah. It's not... Like, you got water, right? Good.
Don't quit your day job.
Well, I was gonna tell you that the next city is about a 2 days journey, and it's Lyran, right? You're gonna be coming across the northern entrance first, probably if you follow the trail, right? And it's right up upon a very nasty lake. It's like pure salt. It's dead. Right? Y'all be safe, okay? There's
Flicking the
worms out in the
silver and I'll
sand.
Slap the reins.
You guys go off into the desert. Somebody give me a D100, please.
Here, I got it.
Not it.
I'm not rolling for anything, given my last couple rolls.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Oh boy.
All right. As you guys are kind of going across the desert, you see what seems to be these large cacti, and then an armadillo kind of like waddles up alongside, and then one of you kind of like sneezes. We'll say it's Kova that sneezes, because they did not get off at that point. They're like, I'm going to the next town. Can I keep going with you guys? I don't know. All other stuff. Um,
Sounded like you said COVID sneezes, and I was like,
right? Yeah. Well, Kova sneezes, and you see the armadillo kind of just roll up real quick, and then it just flops over to the side, and you guys keep moving. Off in the distance, there seems to be some circling vultures. As you guys get closer, does anybody take a gander and look over?
yeah,
Yep.
I'm at the reins. I'd not much else to look at.
You see what seems to be a humanoid figure with a very meaty beast-looking head, with one vulture kind of pecking at it. As you see, as it peels out an eye from the socket, and it looks like there's scales there, dragonborn maybe.
I'll kind of like guide the horse towards it to get like a better look at the body. See if I can tell what the poor bastard died from.
You see what seems to be a scimitar, just sticking out of his chest. And then
I'm gonna pull the reins and talk back to her. Is anybody sitting up front with me?
Argo would be.
Argo, I'm gonna check this out real quick. Take the reins for a minute.
All right.
I'll hop off and go get a closer look.
alrighty. As you come close, would you like to give me a medicine check to get a stronger, in-depth
Yeah.
once over?
My D7.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness. So you're going over his body and you can see that the scimitar is sticking out of his chest, but that's not what he died from. As you're looking around, you can see what seems to be a coagulated sort of chunk of meat and blood. And in there you can see what seems to be this sort of really weird tinge of color. It looks almost as if maybe a poison, maybe an infection took him, or was starting to.
I'm gonna yank the scimitar out of his chest, plant my foot on his body, pull it out.
Pull it out. Scimitar is crusty with sand. You got it.
Prestidigitation, clean it.
It's clean. It's now a cleaned scimitar.
You give it a quick whoosh whoosh and slide it in my belt and kneel down on the body. Oh, you poor bastard, what got you? Can't tell if you ate the poison or something bit you. Your body's several days of decay, possibly weeks.
Do you go into his pockets?
Yeah, I'll rifle through to see if I can see anything that can like tell me what he's from.
You see, as this sort of piece of paper that looks very, very brittle, is inside of one of his pockets. You pull it out?
Yeah.
Pull it out,
Gently.
and there you see as a small description. Seems to be like bullet points and notes, and it looks like as if he says, found a holder. Item orb connected to question mark, question mark, question mark. Water scratched out. Earth scratched out. Air scratched out. Fire scratched out. Fae? Question mark, question mark. Void? Question mark, question mark. And that's it.
Hey Argo, hand off those reins and come look at this.
All right.
Who do you hand the
Someone
reins
wanna-
off to?
Does someone want to take the reins real quick?
I got him.
All
And I'm
right.
gonna just crawl out from under and just.
All right. head over.
Do you
I
need me
hand you the hand him the letter and check the rest of his pockets and shit.
You
Yes.
find 5 gold. You also find a locket. It seems to be made out of platinum. And do you open the locket?
Yeah.
All right, you open the locket, and it seems like there's a spot where a vial should be. And that's it.
What did the note say again?
The note was basically saying found weird item orb connected to blank water scratched out, or scratched out, fire scratched out, air scratched out, Fey question mark, void question mark, and then Hell's question mark.
Well, this is important.
Yeah.
Is there
Who'd have
any
thought
kind
we'd
of
find something about the orb in the middle of the desert?
well, one of there's a few of them. So
As a player, I meant to say orbs, but I didn't.
is there anything noting like
Where it's at?
where it's at, where he's from, like what company, what group he's with?
So on the locket, I guess I probably should have described that better. On the locket, there would be sort of like an insignia. The insignia seems to be of a dragon's head, and then like little painted scales of each color of the metallic dragons and also chromatic dragons.
I guess I'll show him the locket as well. So I guess we'll try to find someone who knows more about this insignia, either in the town we're headed or once we head back through the town we were just at. But
Would I
it's at least something.
Would you recognize it?
It's-
Give me
it's
history.
something.
You do not.
Mm-mm-mm.
Sorry.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right.
Dragons and dragonborns were nowhere near my research, so I don't know dick about that insignia.
Nope. Sorry, Wackish, you definitely wouldn't know. I think maybe
Yep,
the
that's
only
fine.
other person that might know might be Thonk. So Thonk, if you guys show Thonk this thing,
Yeah,
Um,
I'd show it to the other two, trying to get their opinion on it.
all right. Thonk, give me a history. Ooh, all right.
Woo!
So you know this as the Dragon's Court. It's an insignia of a group of people who hunt down these objects for, some people say it's a red dragon, some people say it's a gold dragon, some people say it's a group of dragons, but these, whoever it is that's properly collecting them, they send out these agents that are typically dragonborn but not always, and they always have what seems to be this sort of locket on them that carries something inside, but no one really knows what it is.
And this locket is currently empty.
Yes.
Would I have come across any of these guys during my time as a bounty hunter?
Yes, this is the only reason why you know of them.
Yeah.
Because one of them heard rumors of what happened to your
My uncle?
and was interested in the weapon your weapon at one point in time. But you talk to them and they were just like, "Oh, okay. Well, you're trying to fix it. Whatever. You know what? Fine. We don't need
Yeah.
it." So
Yeah, this is temporary.
yeah. So yeah.
Well, what have you been looking for out here then? And there's nothing around us, right? It's just
It seems as if there was something that happened out here. Body of this dragonborn, scimitar in it, this weird congealed form of blood and viscera near him and underneath of him. That seems to not have been touched for however long his body's been here. Arcane, you could probably assume it's been here for about a week.
Okay.
yeah, Marcane, you seem like you're the most medically sound out of all of us. Does this look like anything that you've come across in your...
It's some kind of poison or venom. I can't tell if he ate it or it was on the scimitar that pierced him. I don't think
Well,
it
I
was
mean,
the
and I'm
scimitar
just
that
kinda-
killed him. What?
Well, I mean, you found that in his chest for sure, so...
Yeah, but it wasn't what he died from. He died from whatever poisoned or bit him.
As I kind of flip the locket, and you've seen it empty, right?
He's seen it empty and he sees
Yeah.
that there does seem to be like a little spot where a vial could fit.
Or he killed himself to keep himself from talking from whoever stabbed him.
Stabbed himself. He took the vial, maybe?
Does he have like an empty scabbard on him or anything like that?
He does not have an empty scabbard on him, no.
No. I think someone got the jump on him and he chose to probably drink whatever was in that vial.
Can we kind of
But-
like...
Standing out here in this fucking sun in the middle of the desert isn't going to help us.
Thonk, as you kind of open up his mouth, you do see what seems to be glass broken in his mouth.
Oh. I'm gonna try my best to not touch any of that.
You guys... Pova is going to be like, "It's a bit hot. We're going to try to make it to the next town sometime today."
Well, yeah. Yeah, no, we should probably keep going, unless whoever killed him is still around.
Really looks like they could use some water, too.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He can have, and I'm gonna open up my own water skin and kind of just give Muley a little sippy sip.
Muley just... He goes,
You can have sugar cubes later when we're not so thirsty.
you guys... I'm assuming you guys head back into the cart? Was
Yes.
anybody else wanting to do anything?
I can ride up ahead and help drive.
Argo, did you want to do anything with the body?
Is it like how old does it look?
Looks
Like
to be... Marcane said it's about a week. So it's very dry at this point.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna head back into the cart.
And you guys start off. Gets to about late in the afternoon, and gets to about the time where you guys would set up camp. Do you guys want to set up camp, or do you guys want to keep moving throughout the night?
I advise we keep moving. Personally.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, desert plus dead thing plus poison suicide equals we keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys keep going. And 1 second. This is a fairly large map.
Ah!
Wow.
All this time in the sun has rendered my vision moot.
Yeah, it sucks. Oh well, give me a bit. This is one of like 6 maps that I've been working on for this fucking town, okay? So give me 1 second. Wacky. We're gonna put
I turn to Argo.
Wacky.
You know, for a town in the desert, this place certainly is very dark.
It is nighttime.
You know, you're right.
And maybe if you opened your eyes a little bit, it would help.
I don't need that one. I need this one. And then I didn't want that. I wanted Kova.
And as I open my eyes, it's like, I know you're right, Argo. I just don't want to admit that I'm wrong.
All right. As you guys kind of saddle on, keep on going.
kinda laughs at you.
You guys see what seems to be looks kind of like a lake off in the distance, and then you guys start to see these tents pop out, being like popped up like on the outside of the wall of the city. As you guys get closer, you can see as there are these statues of what seem to be soldiers about 10 feet tall, humans, elves, orcs, and they all seem to be clad in what seem to be this very elegant looking stone. And they are about 10 feet apart from each other all along the wall. And it is just built into the wall, these statues. Holding their sword in between them, both hands grabbed around the pommel as they stand there. And then you see what seems to be little lights flickering from the different tents. You can hear some people laughing, some kids laughing, then you can hear some people crying. You can hear somebody say, you can hear a kid say, "Mama, I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. Why can't we go in?"
What the hell?
Then you hear the woman's voice go, "I'm sorry, little one. We just must wait. There's not much we can do." As you guys start going farther up, I'm gonna just move you all at once. In the cart, you guys hear more noises. You can hear people coughing. You can see what seems to be tents with the fires going, and you can hear what seems to be some music. Drums a little bit of flutes as you get kind of closer to where the gate is, as more permanent looking houses / buildings have been put up. As you guys sort of climb over this bridge, you see as the water underneath looks disgusting. And there you can see what seems to be a metal grate at the bottom of the wall where the water seems to be running out of the city.
Disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worse than the water in
I'm about to say
Yosemite?
the shit river looks nicer than this.
Shirt River definitely looked clearer than this. Marcane or Argo, whoever's driving the car at this point in time, or Thonk, you would see as there seems to be this drow woman, very dressed in very nice looking silks, but very revealing, as they just kind of look at you and say, "Well, why don't you offer me in?
No.
We could have a lovely night."
No.
"Oh, are you sure?"
That's
I'm
not quite what
positive.
we're here for, sorry.
He's a robot and I'm not interested.
And I'm spoken for, so good luck to you.
There's got to be someone in there that's wants a little companion for the evening. Well,
Nah, I don't quite think so.
Gonna slap the reins.
it keeps going. Muley goes. You guys.
It's okay, Muley. You're doing great.
You can see what seem to be other people. And it gets really hard as the cart kind of gets a little rough for a second. Try to push through. Or actually, hold up. Right around here is where it should be. Sorry, it's hard to see in the dark. There you guys go. You guys see what seems to be these gates that are just steel, slammed shut. And there seems to be guard on the other side with a torch. And he sees you guys pull up. And that is where we're going to leave it for the evening.
No!
Sorry it's short, but that's what I got for you right now, okay?
It's not short. It has a great personality.
I
Simon
don't
would
feel
know.
comfortable moving.
I was about to
any
say, I
farther.
wasn't going to make that.
I don't feel comfortable moving any farther forward in this without at least one other person. So,
Fair enough.
yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. I much appreciate everyone that showed up and stayed. I also appreciate everybody who wasn't able to do so. Just to do a quick zoom out of the map. It's a big map.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's a big map. All right, y'all. And like I said before, if you need help and you're debating about hugging a lamp in the shower to commit moth, please don't. Go to the description below and find your crisis hotline number and try to talk to somebody. It's rough, but you got this. I know you do. And we'll see what happens next time. Anybody have anything they want to say?
Nope. All good.
Nope.
All right, then. In which case, bye-bye.